A song I was invited some years ago to go to play in Norway in a place called Telemark, and Telemark is kind of the centre of the Norwegian Hardanger fiddle tradition, and they're all very traditional up there. And I was playing with an old friend of mine called Lillebjørn Nielsen, and Lillebjørn used to play Hardanger fiddle. He doesn't do that very much anymore because he's a really famous singer-songwriter. So neither of us was quite within our comfort zone in Telemark at this festival. But anyway, I got there a week early to Oslo to rehearse with Lillebjørn, and after about an hour of rehearsing, Lillebjørn said, Andy, he said, I don't know what you think about this, but I have a very good bottle of brandy here, made by a Norwegian company called Groeten. Would you like to have a small brandy? And I said, well, yes. Never refuse a drink. So he poured out these large glasses of brandy, and strangely enough, rehearsal kind of petered out at that point, and we continued to drink this brandy. And the same thing happened the next day and the next day, and eventually, by the time of the gig in Telemark, I was not really particularly conscious of what was happening. It seemed to go all right, but I have no memory of it. And when I got home, I went to bed for about a week. And when I got up again, I thought, well, I'd write a song about my experiences in Norway, and that will at least make something good have come out of this. But I couldn't remember one thing that had happened. So I wrote this song. And, some of it might be true. I drove to Oslo on a winter's day. The snow was falling from the grey sky. I got lost and could not find my way. I pulled into a handy lay-by, then taking out my brand new mobile phone, telephoned my old friend Lillebjørn. I'll tell you what, we drank a lot until it came my time to leave her. We had a party in Lillebjørn's. The akvavit was to my liking. Smoked meat and cracker bread. They said it came down from the Vikings. Steiner played Hardanger fiddle tunes, and Oisterwijk played and sang, and very soon I was in good cheer, and I greatly fear when my turn came I was not able. When I awoke next afternoon, my head was pounding, senses reeling. I got up and staggered round the room. What were those creatures on the ceiling? And when I had my trousers halfway on, a dreadful thought came in my head. Oh, hang on a jiff, I can't remember if I'm getting up or going to bed. Well, in the Dubliner we played a gig, though we were all a bit hungover. A man got up and tried to dance a jig. It looked more like a bossa nova. I had some beers and I began to flirt, and very soon I was on blonde alert. You're too late, you know, 30 years or so. She laughed and went on to her mammy. Down in the kitchen we were feeling fine, spirits high and oh so cheery. The entertainment was provided by Lillebjørn's young daughter Siri. A drawing picture, she is very smart. She drew some clouds and said they're angel farts. We were impressed by her inventiveness. It was a masterpiece quite clearly. I drove through Sweden in a snowstorm. What were those angels getting up to? From Gothenburg to Frederikshavn, I stood on deck and had a nice view. I drove through Denmark into Germany and went to see my old friend Gabi. Then the long road of heavy Dublin city. So Leela Björn will meet again. We'll have some beers and then some more row. We'll play Winterboro, we'll play The Dream, and we'll play Yenta from Chicago. And if I go there on a winter trip, I'll make quite sure I get my heater fixed. I'll bring winter tires and a snow plow, and double glazing for my